What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Ultra Premier Cup, and in today's video I'm showcasing some battles that have been submitted to me by a fellow content creator and member of the community who goes by the name H. So thank you so much for submitting these battles featuring Tangrowth and then a solid core of Swampert and Wing Attack Charizard in the back. Tangrowth is one of the few grass types that can actually hit back for super effective against the fire types and the flyers having access to Rock Slide, and with all the Swamperts still around, Tangrowth definitely has some good matchups and can really surprise some of those flyers. So let's jump into these battles. I'm looking forward to seeing how Tangrowth performed in this video here. By the way, I just barely broke 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm really excited about that. Thank you so much, everyone who's been supporting the channel. I might make like a official thank you video or something for 50,000 subscribers. But until then, we're gonna keep trying to grind out these this content while I'm on Christmas break here. So Crobat, we are up a shield, going to no shield the Poison Fang. Out comes a Swampert. Nice call in the no shield of the Poison Fang. Hydro Cannons are going to be pretty much lethal no matter what, so saving the shield here is really good. Have to shield up this Hydro Cannon here, maybe trying to stall out the Switch Clock to be able to get the Tangrowth aligned with the Swampert. Gonna force the CMP tie here. And then actually lets the Swampert go. Out comes the Crobat again, farming up a lot of energy with this Charizard here. Going to go for a Dragon Claw bait. You might potentially get to 2 Dragon Claws, but gets the shield there. Able to reach another Dragon Claw. Nice play. Now, do you swap Swampert here? Or do you just... Okay. Let the farm happen. Bring out Swampert. This is a purified Crobat. They might be running return. Gonna shield this up. Potentially the big move. It is the Shadow Ball. Nice shield. And in the back is Walrein. So throw this Earthquake, and then do you swap into Tangrowth? Or try to make a catch? Yeah, this Vine Whip damage is really nice. The Walrein has to throw, and then the Swampert's healthy enough to where it should just need to reach a Hydro Cannon. It would win the CMP tie here anyways. That Walrein would have to get to an Earthquake potentially to knock out the Swampert. Out comes the Crobat once again. And Swampert is so stinking fast to get to these moves. It is a Shadow Swampert, by the way. Gonna be able to take out that Crobat there. Good game. Tangrowth into Swamp. This is the dream scenario here, so you need to maintain switch advantage. It's hard to even see what Pokemon comes out because Tangrowth is so bulky. It has a lot of defensive and HP stats as well, so you'll notice that even though the Icicle Spears are hitting for super effective damage, Tangrowth can tank that no problem. I like bringing out the Charizard here and going straight for the Blast Burn. Looked like a CMP tie here. Charizard is obviously not going to have that much play against Swampert, so aligning it with this Walrein makes the most sense. Now, they could have a Charizard in the back. That's a very common team that we've seen a lot, right? Swampert in the lead, Walrein on the pivot, and then Charizard in the back. Let's see what they want to do. They do bring out the Swampert. If they try to go for a Mud Shot down, this Charizard's going to get to a lot of energy. Those Mud Shots are single resisted. Able to get to a last second Dragon Claw. This Charizard really put in a lot of work here. But the Swampert, there's no way they're going to shield because they know they're going to be switch locked against the Tangrowth anyways. Gonna shield this and try to probably reach a Rock Slide against the potential Charizard in the back. There it is. Gonna go straight for the Rock Slide. They kind of have to shield this. Do they know the moveset? Okay, they do shield it up. And because it's a Shadow Swampert, this Hydro Cannon will be lethal to this Charizard. Nice no shield on the Dragon Claw. Over farm by one more Mud Shot there, and then gonna throw this Hydro. See you later, Charizard. And gonna be able to take this game. Looks like even winning the CMP tie here at the end as well. Tangrowth had a lot of play against that team. Obviously, the matchup against Swampert is very favorable, but even against the Walrein, able to threaten some shields there. Togekiss in the lead. Wow, this is definitely a rare pick in Ultra Premier here. But gonna throw the Rock Slide. There's no way this one-shots, but actually ends up getting the shield. Just an Ancient Power or Aerial Ace. Okay, it is an Ancient Power. Good timing there. throwing the rock slide. I forgot to mention this in the intro of the video as well, but H does have a YouTube channel. I will link that down in the description, and I'll make sure to mention that at the end of the video as well. So check out the description for the info there. So against the Shadow Swampert, just going to let the Charizard go. Do you bring in the Tangrowth to force him to throw immediately here? You have a lot of energy. Shield farm down. Okay, because this energy could potentially go places in the back there. Shout out to a notification from Zionic there. Out comes Wall Rain. So Rock Slide and Power Whip are both super effective here, but Power Whip obviously gets stabbed. Can you get to a last second move? No. This is going to be pretty rough here. Does Earthquake from Shadow... There's no way Earthquake from Shadow Swampert KOs at this range, but they went for Earthquake. Oh, but this is the win condition. Oh, I think you had to commit to the farm down. I think you had to commit to the mud shot down. That was pretty much the only way. Oh, man. But even then, that final charm would have went through. That would have been really tough, but then you would have had enough energy to land an Earthquake, and then one more mud shot to get to the Hydro Cannon. Would have been really close there, though. Good game. Charizard in the lead. Oh, it's Dragon Breath, though. Interesting. Dragon Breath is definitely an interesting fast move for Charizard now. It seems like Wing Attack is just all around better, unless you really want to turn your Charizard into like a dragon slaying machine, and that's its main purpose. Shields up the Blast Burn, and this is just a Dragon Claw. Gonna no shield this and get to another Rock Slide. Potentially could get to 2 more Rock Slides here. Looks like 1 Vine Whip away from another Rock Slide. Gets the shield, not able to get to the final one. Unfortunate, but going to be able to bring out the Swampert here. Dragon Breath Charizard does give you a better matchup against Swampert, but it's still not great. Definitely not great at all. Good slight over farm here on the Swampert. Going to throw this Hydro to get rid of this Charizard. And out comes an Empoleon. Should be able to reach this Earthquake right before the Empoleon is able to reach a Hydro Cannon. What is in the back? Oh my goodness. Well, I would have not have guessed that. A Gengar in the back and Charizard with a shield advantage. Easily going to be able to take that game there. Good game. Kind of a weird delayed start. Shadow Galade in the lead. Tried to catch a potential Leaf Blade or Close Combat, but they're throwing anyways. Is this a Psychic or a Synchronoise? No, it's just a Leaf Blade. They're dumping energy here, which is very strange. Gonna throw this Dragon Claw. And actually gets a shield. You could shield once to try to farm down. Yeah, I like this play a lot. They must be very weak to Charizard in the back. We'll see what they bring out. Oh, it's a Slowking? Okay, interesting. They definitely could have went into this once the Charizard pivoted out. Slowking's going to get a pretty big farm. It does learn Psychic as well as like Fire Blast. Snorlax in the back. Looks like going to chip with some Power Whips here, but honestly, you could just go straight Swampert here and save this Tangrowth for the Slowking. That's also a potential way to play this, but gonna opt to get the final shield regardless. Gonna shield this up. Now, technically, the charge moves from Slowking would do more damage, so could have potentially saved the shield, but they do go for superpower. Really nice overfarm here. Very, very nice overfarm. You want to be able to reach a move against that Slowking as well. And able to get to the Earthquake. Very nice energy management there on the late game. So shielding the move from the Snorlax was worth it because of the overfarm there. Solid play. Alright, Tangrowth into Swampert. You love to see this. Swampert's very common. Out comes Walrein again. And let's see. Gonna let the Icicle Spear go again. Try to get a shield advantage. Bring in Charizard. That seemed like a really solid way to handle this team last time. Yeah, get a shield, bring out Charizard, no shield everything, go straight for the Blast Burn, and then you're pretty much just sacrificing the Charizard because you know that it has no play against that Swampert. So get the shield advantage, go for the Blast Burn here. They let it go through. That's great. This Icicle Spear is not lethal, and you should be able to Wing Attack down before they can get to another move. Very, very nice. They're probably going to try for the mud shot down on the Swampert again. This is almost like a direct repeat of the previous game that we saw. But going to go straight for the Blast Burn. Even though this is resisted, it is the more energy efficient move. Actually, a CMP tie here. Oh man, that is a big mistake from the Swampert. You kind of had to commit. And in the back is a Charizard. This is just straight RPS team comp win here. But I really like how H is handling the secondary matchups. Rhyperior. This is spicy and very bad for the Rhyperior. But they're opting to stay in. Very interesting. Gonna throw the Power Whip here. And it gets a shield. This is either a superpower or a surf. Is their whole... Oh, Rock Wrecker. Okay. Their whole team weak to Tangrowth here. Tangrowth gonna go on a sweep. Okay, Venusaur. Well, you definitely don't want to see this against the Swampert. Gets the shield. Tangrowth is going off right here. Gonna throw another Rock Slide, and Venusaur lets it go. You can't farm this down. They do get a nice farm, though, so good over farm from the opponent there. Frenzy Plant is enough to knock out the Tangrowth. You have perfect alignment here, and this Venusaur is looking very discouraged. Oh, Venusaur, it is a rough day. They must be lagging, because this is what is in the back. Oh my gosh. Well, Tangrowth was a core breaker for this team for sure, having very good play against Rhyperior and Swampert. Oh man, this is just an absolute massacre here. Able to take that game. Very good game. This team is doing really well. Tangrowth having a lot of play here. Okay, Walrein in the lead. Let's see how we're going to play this out. Now, we're both hitting for super effective damage at the same time. Going to overfarm here. It only takes 5 Powder Snows to get to these Icicle Spears. Oh man, they double shielded Walrein. Okay, interesting. There could be a Trevenant in the back though. That is very scary for Swampert, so you kind of need to keep Charizard a little bit healthy. Oh man, if there's a Trevenant in the back, this is really scary. I was almost going to say, if you're going to commit to a farm this hefty, maybe shield one of those, but let's see what is in the back here. Empoleon, okay, you need to make it, wow, oh my goodness. Not what I predicted at all. Walrein in the lead, and then Empoleon and Shadow Machamp in the back. Kind of needed to commit to the Earthquake because you can't Mud Shot this down, so... Oh my gosh, able to Mud Shot it down. That was the perfect play. Even if you commit to the Earthquake there, I think you still outpace the Empoleon if you slightly overfarm. It would have been close there. Really nice endgame there. A fellow Tangrowth in the lead. All right. So these two big bulky balls of grass here are just whipping it out. Okay, gonna shield up the Rock Slide because Tangrowth is kind of a core breaker to our back line as well. Gonna throw another Rock Slide here. Rock is obviously neutral against grass, whereas grass resists grass. And you do not want to catch a Rock Slide. It'd be kind of cool to catch a Rock Slide on Swampert. That'd be a nice play. Galade. Oh no, throws resisted Rock Slide into Galade, but you had to make a quick response there. Gonna be able to bring out the Charizard here. This is close combat here. Yep. Trying to commit to the farm down here, able to get it. If the Tangrowth comes in, you have a lot of energy here and it's very low. Another Empoleon in the back. Wow. Okay, gets a shield. This is still going to be a pretty tough end game here. You kind of have to bait because at this point you will be outpaced. Bait or hope that they fail a catch and you farm them down. Or make it... Oh! Well, that definitely helps. Oh, gonna bait anyways, yeah. Because the waterfall damage would be too severe. Very nice. Able to get to this Earthquake and take that game there. So they had Tangrowth and then Galade and Empoleon. That's a cool, unique team. Oh my goodness, did you see that trainer's name? FP Thix. That's funny. I have no relation to that trainer, whoever that is. Very interesting name there. That's hilarious. Okay, Charizard on Machamp, obviously very favorable here. Machamp does win the CMP tie here, so unfortunate CMP tie. Now, do you no bubble this? Okay, undercharge, nice. You don't want them to get to another move. Yeah, that's a good undercharge. Okay, you leave with energy at least. Out comes the Swampert once again. Now, you could pivot out of here and preserve this if you feel like Charizard's going to play in the back. You could like catch on your own Swampert or pivot it back into Tangrowth, but we're just going to let this go. Tangrowth is obviously a very hard counter. And you have Swampert for the Charizard. I really like that you're throwing Rock Slide here, and then you can make a move, burn the final shield. Nice play. And again, because this is Shadow Swampert, this is more favorable for Swampert because these Hydro Cannons essentially one-shot. Nice overfarm, but Charizard wins the CMP. We're losing some unfortunate CMP ties here. Oh my gosh, this Swampert must have just barely survived. Yeah, just barely survived the Blast Burn. And able to take that game. Thank you so much for submitting these battles. And again, I will leave this trainer's YouTube channel down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciate the content. And I'll see you all in the next video.